Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully I can figure out how to put these videos together from there. So anyway, so I've just glued the first of our flowers together, the first 3, and then I use these little glass pearl beads. I buy them at, well actually my friend Chris bought them for me and we shared them at Walmart. And they come in a whole bunch of different sizes and colors and they're kind of cute. So I'll just grab one of the white ones here for now and then put another daub of this glossy accents glue and then drop the pearl into the center. Sometimes you have to kind of push it together for a minute. But there we go, there's one. I also put some other stuff on afterwards, the twinklets, to make them all sparkly. I'll show you that in a moment here. But yeah, so usually off of one sheet of paper, that's how I do it. I just cut out one sheet of paper full of flowers. I'll usually get 6 or 7 flowers, or 5 or 6, 6 or 7, something like that. Depends on how many big ones and small ones I make. It can take, like I said, it can take some time, but I'll usually just make a whole bunch off the bat, so then when I'm making a card or something, I have them already made. Something I have discovered, I'll show you in a moment here. When I first started doing this and I started learning Christina's, it was always white paper and then you use your Glimmer mist or your re-inkers. But one way to do it, and if you don't have a whole lot of different glimmer colors or re-inkers, just start off with a colored cardstock, and then use, like, if you have an iridescent gold Glimmer mist, which just kind of puts a fine mist of color on top, or frost, or even if you have pinks and you use a pink paper, that looks really cool. Then you don't have to saturate them quite so much either. I made the first flowers I made with a re-inker was black, like I said, and I dyed my fingers horribly black forever. And then I made these ones last night, and I just started with black paper and sprayed them with graphite Glimmer mist, so they have kind of a silver shimmer to them, and that worked really well. And my fingers are not black; they're blue, as you can see, but not black. So yeah, and those would look really nice on your Halloween cards and stuff. The black flowers, I really like those ones. So there, that's how we make these flowers. Oh, and I'll show you the twinklets quickly. Twinklets are, once again, bought, actually these are bought at Michael's. The only thing I say about them is, as you know, heard me talk about Monster Kitten and seen pictures of him and stuff, this is actually crushed glass, so you want to be really careful with it around your pets and stuff, because it can actually, if you want to really clean it up really good, because it can get into their paws and stuff. And I mean, if you have bare feet walking around too, it can get into your feet too, for that matter, so not just your pets, but your kids and stuff. So just be really careful with it. So I just daubed the glossy accents on the ends of the petals again, and I try and work right over top of the jar, and I usually have a little spoon, which I forgot to grab. So yeah, and then just sprinkle, oh look, another great big monster here. Sprinkle the twinklets over top of the flower, and then shake them back off. They won't hurt your fingers or anything, I don't mean that, but just be careful for walking on them. Shake them back off, and then you've got some pretty twinklets. Of course, when the glossy accents dries, it dries clear, and I don't know if you can see them very there with my camera or whatever, but they're really pretty, especially for like now our upcoming Christmas cards. The twinklets really almost look like frost or snow on the flowers. It looks really pretty. Okay, so that is my first video. I hope I did all right, and I hope you've learned something. Stay tuned for my next one. Thanks, everybody.